All right, curious minds, welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that I know, and frankly, we all know, touches every single one of us at some point. The powerful grip of what other people think.
Oh, absolutely. It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever held back an opinion, maybe second-guessed a decision, or even avoided doing something you really wanted to just because you worried about external judgment?
All the time. I think everyone can relate to that feeling.
If so, you're definitely in good company, and this deep dive is crafted just for you. Our mission today is to take a stack of fascinating sources. We've got personal anecdotes, psychological theories, even some spiritual wisdom, and really extract the most impactful nuggets to help you break free. We're looking for real, actionable insights here, not just, superficial fixes. We want to understand not just the what of this fear.
But the why?
Exactly, the why it's so pervasive, and crucially, the how to truly overcome it.
Precisely. And this fear of external opinion, or you could call it the persistent need for approval, it's identified across our sources as a really fundamental obstacle.
Like the obstacle sometimes.
Sometimes the single biggest one, yeah. Standing right in the way of personal achievement and, frankly, genuine well-being. One source vividly describes it as leading to a prison of our own making.
Wow, a prison of our own making. That's powerful.
It is. So we'll explore its surprising origins, its far-reaching impact, and most importantly, the clear pathways to reclaim your self-worth and live a life driven by your own truth rather than by external pressures.
Okay, let's unpack this universal struggle then. Why does this worry about what others think feel so fundamental, so deeply ingrained in us?
It's a great question.
Anthony J. Young, he wrote, How to Stop Caring About What Others Think of You. He actually describes his own experience being painfully shy, constantly feeling like everyone was watching him, holding back opinions, second-guessing everything. That sounds incredibly relatable.
It really does. And what's fascinating here is that Young and Mel Robbins, too, they point to a much deeper issue than just, surface-level shyness.
Deeper how?
Well, Young specifically states that social anxiety, fear of rejection, and insecurities are actually textbook signs of low self-esteem.
Okay, so it's not just awkwardness.
No, it's more foundational. It affects our social comfort and leads to what he calls a distorted reality.
A distorted reality. What does he mean by that? Like seeing things that aren't there?
Sort of, yeah. It often means we're playing out these imaginary worst-case scenarios in our heads, or we misinterpret, neutral observations as intense judgment or scrutiny.
Right.
We basically create this kind of phantom audience that dictates our every move, even when realistically no one's paying that much attention.
Right, right. And Mel Robbins brings up a really compelling point about how this is often conditioned in us, like right from childhood.
Yes, that's key.
She shared a conversation, I think it was with Chrissy Teigen, who confessed her people-pleasing started super young. She got positive attention for performing or being good.
Performing? Like what?
Like saying words in Thai for relatives or getting good grades. So essentially, we're trained from really early on to outsource our self-worth, to look outside ourselves for that validation.
Precisely. And this early conditioning, psychiatrist Dr. Paul Conti explains it really well. He talks about attribution.
Attribution.
Yeah, specifically how young children, because they lack the capacity for abstract thought yet, they often internally attribute negative things happening around them to themselves. They think, oh, it must be me.
Instead of thinking maybe mom or dad just had a bad day.
Exactly. They can't yet grasp that others have their own complex issues, or that situations might have external causes completely unrelated to them. And this ingrained habit of looking outside ourselves for validation, to feel okay or loved, it just continues powerfully right into adulthood.
That makes so much sense. This explains why it feels so automatic sometimes. Understanding that early conditioning is huge. So, okay, with that in mind, where do we even begin to unwind it? How do we start rewiring that impulse?
Well, the first crucial realization, and Mel Robbins really highlights this, is a simple but honestly profound truth. It can instantly shift your perspective.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's this. You will never, ever, ever be able to control or guarantee what another person thinks about you.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Any time or energy you pour into trying to manipulate or control their opinions is, quite frankly, a gigantic waste of time and energy.
Wow. Just hearing that feels lighter.
Right. It's a battle you just cannot win. And understanding that is incredibly liberating.
And building on that, Jung talks about something called the spotlight effect. I think a lot of us will recognize this one
Oh,
immediately.
yeah, the spotlight effect.
It's our innate tendency to drastically overestimate how much other people notice our actions, our appearance, everything.
We think everyone's watching our every move.
Exactly. But he reminds us people are too busy living their own lives worrying about their own problems.
It's so true.
It's almost funny when you really think about it, isn't it? Like, we're convinced we're on this huge stage.
Yeah.
When most people are probably just wondering if they left the stove on or what's for lunch. It's liberating to realize we don't have to walk on eggshells all the time because others just aren't as obsessed with us as we think.